Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And before you guys kill me, I know I said the next time you guys would be hearing from me would be the iceberg video. There's just one little small issue I'm running into. I'm just not entirely sure how I want to film it. Like, I don't know if I want to do like a face cam like this, like I'm just doing right now, just sitting here talking to you guys, or if I'm going to do what most people do and just do like gameplay with audio over it, which is what I might end up doing, because I don't know if you guys just want to sit and stare at my face for an hour. But that's besides the point. Today I want to talk about my From Under the Cork Tree CDs. And I know kind of the initial excitement of the CDs is over, or at least from everything like on my end of the internet, it seems like the initial excitement is over. But when have I been on time for anything? So the first thing that surprised me about the CDs was how large the box actually was. Now, when I saw that this album would be a 2-disc CD, I was expecting something, like this, where it's, a normal size CD with, maybe a little insert in the middle like this, or maybe even something like the newer CDs where they have like these paper, like cardboard type covers. No, I opened the box and I'm greeted with this behemoth. Now, sit with me here. We open it up and you see the CDs here. And it's very reminiscent of the Sugar We're Going Down music video, like the background. And this box right here contains all the extras that it comes with. Let's go through them, shall we? Alright, so the first thing we have in the box is this replica ticket. When I opened this, I got really excited because, it says November 19th, 2025 at 8 p.m. I was like, oh my gosh, are they going to announce something? So I look it up to see if anybody else had posted anything about this, but it turns out it was just a mistake and they weren't going to announce anything on the 19th. But also, look at this ticket price. Man, I would kill to pay $20 for general admission. And I remember, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I remember the website mentioning something about a replica backstage, like VIP pass type thing, and I think that's what this might be. I mean, maybe. It also is a sticker, which is kind of cool. I'm not going to put this anywhere, and it's not because, I want to keep this in great condition and have all the pieces together for, when I want to sell this down the line in a million years. It's just that I have a fear of commitment regarding stickers, so I have a hard time placing them anywhere, but I digress. Next thing we have here is the copy of the handwritten letter by Pete, and also it is on cardstock, so it is, indestructible. I mean, you could set fire to it, but why would you do that? Next, we have the little photo frame thing, where it's just them in their Dance Dance music video. I have no idea where I'm going to put it. Alright, and here is a set list for the November 19th, 2005 show in Champaign, Illinois. You can pause to read if you'd like. I can't lie, I really wish I was at this show because they performed Moving Pictures, and that's like one of my favorite Fall Out Boy songs. Here is the 16 Candles comic print, which is super duper cool. And then this also serves as the lyric booklet, which, nice. Last, but certainly not least, is the replica tour poster. Now I'm really excited to put this on my wall. Like, isn't this cool? Alright, and before I end this video, there are a couple things that I want to talk about regarding the album. Back in 2005, Fall Out Boy released a deluxe version of From Under the Cork Tree that added 5 new tracks, one titled Snitches and Talkers Get Stitches and Walkers, The Music of the Misery, My Heart is the Worst Kind of Weapon demo, a club remix of Dance Dance, and Patrick's remix of Sugar We're Going Down. When this anniversary edition was announced, I and many other people noticed that these tracks were missing from the anniversary edition, and we all figured, that they probably would have added those because, if it was already on the other deluxe edition, why didn't you just put it on this one as well? But, whatever. They can do what they want, obviously. Come to find out, after everybody had gotten their CDs and vinyls, they added these songs last minute. And last night when I was initially filming this video, I found out that they removed the 2005 deluxe edition, at least on my service. They removed that version, so now it no longer exists. So now the only two versions of From the Cork Tree that exist are the original and the 20th anniversary edition, but whatever. This leads me to my next point. There are now 6 versions of Sugar We're Going Down on the 20th anniversary edition. There's the studio version, a live version performed on the BBC, a radio edit, an acoustic version, an instrumental version, and now Patrick's remix, which was featured on the original deluxe version from Under the Cork Tree. Now, do I believe this is excessive? Yes, but considering it's one of the hits from the album, I see why they would do that, perhaps. The Dance Dance, it's like the RJDZ remix, I think it is. I really liked that remix. It was really nice. It was one of my favorites on the album. And last thing I want to say before I end this video, I don't know if I'm just stupid or if there's genuinely no difference between the two, but I listened to the alternate versions, or the alternate version of I Slept with Someone and Fall Out Boy and the original version, like right after one another, and I genuinely couldn't tell a difference. And I looked at the lyrics and they still looked the same. The songs still sounded the same to me. So if anyone has any insight, please let me know. But yeah, other than that, that's all I have to say. The iceberg video will be coming out sometime soon once I have time to record it. Remember to be kind to one another, take your meds, and I love you all. See you next time. Bye.